Obviously.
Yeah, no, that is the beginning jingle. Everyone knows that's how it works.
Yeah, like out of the whole day that I didn't get a message, it had to happen.
Testing, testing.
Right at the beginning.
Is this thing working? It's a bit
Oh, that is impressive.
Doesn't that look neat?
Can you hear me, Master? Oh,
Oh, and they still have the hats.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. They kind of reward you for keeping them and remind you what you've done and where you've been. And
so they will have undoubtedly repopulated.
they have a lot more personality than Pikmin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Call forth some minions and head for that.
Halflings approaching, get ready!
Hang on, those ain't Halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be two halflings holding up some armor.
That's true.
I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't Halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
I mean,
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight.
There, in the field. Greedy little halflings.
Okay.
Use your firebolt spell and they'll wait.
To be fair, I'm bad at video games. Okay, just remember that.
this sounds evil.
No, this is actually a perfectly good way of doing things as far as Overlord's concerned. You can't see them, but let me tell you, they died terrible deaths.
So, like, because it was halflings that you were killing, it's
Right.
alright.
If they look different than you, it's fine.
But your goblins look different than you.
Yeah, and that's why I'm allowed to, just sacrifice them.
You know, this is actually really impressive that the whole grass field actually catches on fire and changes completely.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there's more.
everything around. Ooh. That looks like a useful camera perspective.
Go get them. I like how there's like 3 guys standing around doing nothing
One
right there.
last thing, sire. Killing innocents, and I use the term loosely, increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
Okay, so the choice is between...
Money or power.
Yes. Between enslaving people or killing them right away.
Yeah, basically. But to be honest, I'm just don't have the patience to actually just kill every single innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to be doing that.
That's effort.
Yeah. I like how they bring stuff to you.
Must be the work camp.
It's
Like
adorable.
a bunch of proud preschoolers.
Be careful, Lord.
Look, Daddy, this is you. You're on a rainbow,
Blood pit,
on a
you can sacrifice
unicorn.
minions here to regain your own health.
Yeah, you can just shove minions in a pit, they die, and you get health. But I was like, I don't really need that. Oh, but then there's a portal right here, so I'm like, alright. One of you's going in there. There you go.
Can you not recover health in any other way?
There are like little things you can find that do it, but that's like the way to, other than going back to
Your base.
tower. That's the way that you can recover a bunch all at once, basically. So
And minions are disposable.
yeah, like I said, I try to keep my minions alive. I fail sometimes, and I'm not like freaking out about it or anything. It's just like, I like to have the core group.
Look, sire, a wheel.
You're so organized.
Your minions can turn these and, well, you never know what might happen.
See, I was just like seeing if I like how
can
well
actually
I would
hold
fare
them
just
off
on my own,
and,
but you can see it actually like they dealt half my
Full
health
set
to
of
me
minions with you. Halflings
in just a couple seconds. So
Yeah, this is
You can't.
actually very smart design because, I mean, if you could just hack and slash through,
right,
What would be the
wouldn't use
point of it
minions for
being
it.
a Pikmin game?
Right. You are better than any one minion, but like right now we have 10, and this is the least we'll have for the rest of the game. So obviously it's going to just be way more effective to just swarm them around. Just killing some more innocents, you know.
Yeah, but like they usually throw in waves of enemies that are way larger than you could possibly.
Yes. Yes.
You would possibly be able to take on by yourself, or like if
Right.
you did try to take them on by yourself, it would be incredibly boring. Just like
Yeah, you're-
playing.
You couldn't take them on yourself because there's not a way to like deal damage without taking damage for sure. You know?
No guarding or nothing
No,
like
there's
that.
no guarding or anything like that.
And you don't regain levels as.
You do.
It-
You get more magic and you can forge better weapons and stuff like that. But it doesn't, and armor and things like that. But it doesn't make the difference to help you overcome, like, especially because this is the easiest, you know, group of enemies really.
No, I mean like you don't just gain experience from killing things.
Correct. You do not.
Yeah, that's
You get
that's
money.
what I mean.
And
Hey, help us out.
Because like there are some games where
Prisoners
like
over there.
for the most part it's just very unfeasible to do it you know, the unintended way, but it's still possible.
right.
Like for example in Full Metal Alchemist, The Broken Angel, you can actually beat the whole game without using alchemy. It's just incredibly boring if you do it that way, and it makes it
sure.
seem like the most generic hacky slash.
No sense in dying.
Gotcha.
There are others willing to do it for you. Fear and awe can be valuable commodities, sire.
So yeah, like this time I'm not going to kill them because they're helping me fight the fight. You know,
Well,
so
for now.
yeah, basically. And see, here's a blood pit right next to a thing, and I'm kind of low on health, and I don't want to have to restart, so I just sacked a couple.
Does restarting actually like reset your progress to?
Get us out of here!
Oh, wait for it. You ready for great jokes?
Lovely.
Comedy genius. That's some Ego Raptor level comedy right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really see, but he just squashed a bunch of them. I was looking to see if there was
If
Like
there
goes
was something
around.
to pick up.
see a bunch of them just died
Oh,
because I didn't see those halflings because they aren't like colored in such a way that they stand out from.
you revive them because they like have a different.
Not right now. I can't.
So this is
I
why
think
they
that
have
there might be something
different.
that lets you do that later.
Yeah, this is why they have the like a different icon instead of just
But
disappearing.
I actually think that that's just so that you're aware of the fact that they died, basically,
Mm.
so that you don't like think you have full force because you're not looking at the top right corner.
Yeah. Or like
So
make
while they
you,
were turning
make
that
you
wheel-
aware of them dying across all of the mayhem that's actually going on.
Yeah, there's
Like-
there's a lot going on. So
Yeah, so like
Pikmin do the same thing. You
so
know,
like an
get little
audio
things.
cue would not really suffice.
Right. Because the minions are always gargling at you.
Our
Mhm.
liberator. Hey, we don't need this crane anymore. You take it.
Well, it is ours. Wretched
Okay, this is interesting. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like unless you're
minions bring it to the waypoint.
it doesn't seem like unless you're specifically aiming at a human, they will actually
Correct.
actually attack them.
Unless you're specifically aiming at them, or you've already triggered them to be aggressive towards you.
Mm-hmm. Which is
So now I
good.
free the rest of the slaves because it'll give me money.
So this is again avoiding the Doshin the Giant situation.
Mm-hmm.
Come on! Let's go to spring!
Yes, you can't accidentally kill them. And I'm pretty sure Spree is a reference to Lord of the Rings with the village of
Hmm.
Bree.
That's mine.
But who knows? I feel like this game was made by people who like fantasy, so.
I mean, you know, evil overlord in a medieval themed, you know, universe with goblins that follow your
Right.
orders.
Yep. Yeah, they're definitely goblins. They call them minions, but they're definitely goblins.
For the master.
So now I have to run back because I was stupid and forgot that there was a way gate there that I could have taken, but it's not very far. Like, the whole thing was a big circle, so I'm
Okay.
basically back at the entrance anyway.
So I guess now you're gonna be sticking with this camera angle from now on.
No, just for this area.
Because there is a lot of things that could hang up your camera around the corners.
Yes.
It's
yes.
labyrinthine.
That's the reasoning. But yeah, it's better. You know what? I will say this much: the choice system works out better than it does in Skyrim.
Hmm.
No one forgot that I murdered someone who they literally were tripping over.
Or you could just pay them money and they would be okay with it.
Oh, also, this is like you can sack your minions for magic. And that percentage that pops up in the top right corner, like if it's at 100%, that means your minions are at their typical fighting force. But as they get stuff, it goes over 100%. So
Yeah,
you can see
I
they have
noticed.
helmets and weapons.
I noticed that it like increases their like combat potential.
Yes, and I think it actually intelligently sacrifices your minions, but I don't know. But it's just as like if you have just one minion and they're completely decked out, it'd be like 200%, I think. But so the group of minions that I have is at 107%, like average. And that's why when I sacked some minions, they went up because I sacked some of the less well-equipped minions.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because the first time you sacrifice some minions, like whether you actually pick between them or does it choose?
You don't have
for you?
an ability to pick, actually, but I think there's it's automatically done.
Okay.
You saved us! Our boys are safely home!
And for some reason, they just barricaded my way into the village, but that doesn't bug me. I'll just break all their stuff.
I mean, their stuff is your stuff.
It's nice to see folks enjoying themselves for a change. Quite a wild bunch.
Oh my gosh.
Back home in Ruboria, I'm called Archibald Damius Methuselah Wobbleboard III. But folks around here just call me Archie. We've had some tough times. The halflings have ransacked most of the farms and everyone's turned up in spree on my doorstep. They voted me mayor. I got the drinks, yeah, but no food to feed them. Look, I really need some value to get us back the food the halflings stole from us. Their village lies to the east. I bet they're keeping it there. Go on. Full tummies for us equals fuller pockets for you, if you get my drift.
Bantisha, Little Kwanzaa, Letitia, Kisha, Bonisha.
Wobbleboard. Now, so you can make your minions drink, and then they get a power buff. You can see their eyes are glowing, stuff like that.
Mm.
But yeah, it doesn't last very long. Urination.
Seems,
Woo!
that seems kind of worthless.